Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to be talking a bit about AI and learning. Now, first of all, I'd like to talk about ChatGPT. And ChatGPT has kind of become quite famous recently for its uses as a chatbot. However, I found that it can be really useful for understanding and being used as a tutor to help us understand things. And I've been using it loads, and I found that it is really good at this. Now, understanding always comes first when we're studying, because if we don't understand, we can't fundamentally learn the content. And obviously, as you know, you'll have seen around YouTube, Active Recall, so forth, with Ali Abdaal. He talks about it really well, about active recall and about how learning is the key to success in exams. However, I think that you can't learn without understanding first. So I've been using different prompts and I've been experimenting with this. However, the one that I found best is explain as if I were a 5-year-old, and this can be really beneficial because ChatGPT will explain it in simple and easy to understand terms. An example of this is on the left. As we can see, I have tried to ask it to break down a topic in chemistry here, and it's broken down the rates of reaction topic, which is in the GCSE, and it breaks it down into 4 key areas for us, which is so useful, and also pardon me, it uses simplified language so that we can understand. It's not too complicated, anybody could understand this, and yeah, it's brilliant. It breaks it down, easy to understand content. Active recall next. Obviously you'll have heard this everywhere. Unjaded Jade talks about it, Ali Abdaal talks about it all over YouTube. It is literally the key to studying, and I've talked about this before on the channel, but it's basically the difference between doing well and failing a test. The one and single most effective way to learn anything is to test yourself on that content. And I'll cover some examples of the uses of this, practical uses of this throughout the presentation, throughout the video. If there's one thing that you need to remember from this video, it is that active recall is the best thing that any student can use to help their learning. Next up is AI flashcards. I've already spoken about this before on the channel, but this is Gizmo.ai. And it's an AI-powered application and website that not only makes learning fun, but also efficient and most importantly effective. Now, I will come and talk about this a lot throughout this video. However, for me, efficiency is super important, because as a student I don't fundamentally have that much time. With loads of subjects, I'm studying hard and I don't have that much time. And school, goes on for a long time, and you need to take some time to rest. So efficiency is what has helped me to feel so much more relaxed, because AI massively improves the efficiency. It takes so much time that would otherwise be spent making flashcards, etc., and you can delegate that to AI, and AI will make the process so much more time efficient, and so you're wasting so much less time, which then can be used for relaxation, etc. And I always compare this app Gizmo to Duolingo, because it's basically an app with the goal of making learning and revision fun. It makes the whole process effective as well. It leverages active recall, and it really makes it fun. It's gamified like Duolingo, it uses XP like Duolingo. The whole process is brilliant, and it tests the students, tests you guys on information, and it makes the process of making flashcards really quick and easy, which I think was something that was taking me forever. I would spend so much time making flashcards, and it was honestly, it could be a bit of a waste of time. However, AI has made this much better. Also, it's totally and completely free, which is a massive bonus. Here's some screenshots of Gizmo. We have the streak feature like Duolingo, XP, AI tutor, like spoken about earlier. You can also upload notes, PowerPoint. So I know a lot of teachers give their students PowerPoints for revision, and this can be useful. But if you then import it into Gizmo to teach you, this is a game changer. Notes and PowerPoints, awesome. Here is the learning interface. We have multiple choice, and we can see here making it fun. Hearts, like Duolingo, you've probably seen that. Forgotten, that is a part of a spaced repetition, which I'll speak about later. This is a flashcard, just a classic flashcard mode. They have 4 modes: typing, mix, multiple choice, and flashcards. And this is basically the basic flashcard. Now we're going to move on next to ChatGPT again, and obviously, as spoken about earlier, ChatGPT has kind of got this big role in society now. We use it a lot. However, it's not always used for the most productive. It's not always used in the most productive ways, and I think we could use it better, and we can use it for studying. People don't realise, but it has so many great uses. And yeah, we can use it to test ourselves. So a great example of this is shown in the picture, where I've got ChatGPT to generate some questions on a topic, document, or a YouTube video, and it has so many possibilities. What I do with YouTube videos is I go to the website DownSub, I download a transcript or like subtitle file, and then I import it, give that to ChatGPT, and it creates questions from it, which is brilliant. It's also worth noting that Gizmo can create flashcards from the sources mentioned, and this is brilliant because it makes the process so much easier as well. And these questions can be used for flashcards, or just for your family to test you on the content that you have been learning. So you could ask brother, sister, parent, etc. for you to test you on this content. If you say you don't want to do flashcards, you could show them the questions. You could extract the questions from here and just get them to test you on them, which is just great. Anything testing is fundamental. Now, next up, I'm just going to be talking a bit about Quizlet. Quizlet is really well known, and it's designed for flashcards. It's been around for a long time. It's always been competing at Anki, so forth. And as a linguist, I love languages. I have used Quizlet for many years to study languages and vocab. However, Quizlet I found excels when it comes to the classics if you study those in school, and MFL. A lot of people study MFL in school, and if you're studying an MFL or the classics, then I'd point you in the direction of Quizlet for vocabulary, because it is really useful, and there's loads of pre-made sets on there as well to make it so much easier, so you don't have to make your own flashcards. It's also got AI incorporated now, and it has a new import system making flashcards so much easier. In the new system, AI will also analyze the vocab list of words that you've presented it and seamlessly turn these into good, concise flashcards. And the quality of your flashcards or testing materials is also really important. Finally, spaced repetition, efficient learning. It's a major concept, and it's all about efficiency. As I spoke about earlier, time is a great asset and it's really important. So the science of spaced repetition is based on an ideology of the forgetting curve. This states that basically over time we forget what we have just learned. If we study, however, just before we are about to forget, we will retain that information for longer, meaning we basically have to study less frequently because the curve gets less steep. And you know what? Studying less sounds good. In all the software in this presentation, also that I've spoken about, spaced repetition is in there, and this just helps massively with the efficiency and also actually with effectiveness as well. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you another time. Thank you.